Okay, so we've now done the to-do list. We've also looked and seen how to prioritize off the to-do list. But the next step is the most important step you can take if you are working from home. And it may sound absolutely off the wall and it may sound stupid, but it works. And the next step is to book appointments with the task. So what do I mean by that? So let's have a look and say that, let's say that you have your to-do list and your to-do list has this one particular task. It's really, really important. So you need to then book an appointment with yourself for the task. So let's assume that we believe that this task will take 90 minutes to do. So I would then book an appointment with that task and say, right, I'm going to start that task at 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to give myself an hour and a half till 11:30 to do it. During that period of time, what I've got to try and do, and this comes back to plan, organise, implement, control, I've got to try and manage to stop interruptions, which we'll cover off on another video. But on top of that then, I've got to see myself through all the way to getting this task completed before I finish. So I need to avoid any interruptions. I might need to turn my phone off. Might need to do whatever. Put an email out of office return or whatever on it, and make sure that I try and get that task done. Why is it important? Well, it stops procrastination. And when we're working from home, procrastination is the greatest thing that gets in the way of us being productive. Because it's too easy when we're working from home. It's too easy to say, okay, I'll do it in a minute. I'll get that sorted. Yeah, I'm just going to watch the news before I do this. I'm going to do that, whatever. But if we start booking appointments with our task and forcing ourselves to get started on that task at that time, is it perfect? No, absolutely not. What I thought might take 90 minutes might take 100 minutes, might take 70 minutes. It's never going to be perfect. But if we can look at the most important tasks and try and book appointments with them during the day with ourselves to get them done. And this is what we call turning a to-do list into an action list. A to-do list is only tasks. An action list is when are you going to do them? And that's the most important part when you're working from home. When are you going to do it? What time you're allocating to do that? I know this sounds, a bit mad as well, but I remember years ago when I first started doing this, I used to say, right, when I finish this, I will then reward myself. Now, whether that means go for a walk or whether it means watching Sky TV for 15 minutes and having a cup of coffee, or whether that means whatever it means, I'm going to reward myself, but after doing the task, after getting the task done. And the biggest problem is, when we look at things like this, there's a thing in time management called swallow the frog. We have to do it. We just have to do it. So booking appointments with your task is probably the best tip I can give to anybody from working from home. Once you've done your to-do list, once you know what the most important task is, book an appointment with that task and get it done. Okay, so finally, just feel free to share this video with anybody else. And tomorrow, if you wish to tune in, we'll be looking at areas of trying to get work done without interruptions, or how we can try and manage interruptions. So again, feel free to join in tomorrow. Look forward to speaking with you again.